On November 24, 2025, Ohio government actions focused on emergency social welfare efforts, criminal justice infrastructure, legislative tax reforms, and public safety awareness. Key activities included the following. 1. Emergency food aid funding ***. Governor Mike DeWine advanced a $25 emergency food aid package to mitigate the impact of a federal government shutdown that suspended SNAP benefits. The Ohio Department of Job and Family Services distributed millions to food banks and low-income families, including allocations to prominent food banks such as Freestore Food Bank in Cincinnati and Akron Canton Regional Food Bank. Additionally, $18 targeted cash assistance through the Ohio Works First program for families below 50% of the federal poverty line, with potential to double benefits if the shutdown persisted. Nutritional assistance via the WIC program was secured through December with $10.3 in USDA funds, supporting roughly 180,000 mothers, infants, and children statewide. 1. 2. Correctional facilities funding. Governor DeWine announced a $24 investment for construction and renovation projects at local jails across Ohio. This initiative aims to improve conditions and infrastructure in county correctional facilities. The announcement on November 24 marked a significant state-level commitment to upgrading the penal system. 3. Legislative activity on property tax reform ***. Ohio lawmakers recently passed 5 property tax reform proposals, now awaiting Governor DeWine's approval. These include limits tying property tax increases to the rate of inflation, adjustments to calculations of the 20 mil floor for tax levies, and definitions for excessive or unnecessary levies. The reforms attempt to balance property tax relief for homeowners against the funding needs for local public services such as schools. The legislature and the governor's task force continue to weigh solutions amid grassroots pressures for more radical tax changes. 3. 4. Public safety and fire prevention. The Ohio Department of Commerce issued Thanksgiving fire prevention tips from the State Fire Marshal's office on the 24th, emphasizing cooking safety to prevent holiday-related fires. This public safety communication aligns with ongoing efforts to reduce fire risk during peak cooking seasons. 11. 5. Sports betting reflection ***. Governor DeWine publicly expressed regret over Ohio's decision to legalize sports betting, citing concerns about associated risks such as the Guardians baseball scandal involving rigged pitches. While he previously helped negotiate moderate restrictions on prop bets, DeWine acknowledged the limits of state-level regulatory power and the reliance on voluntary industry cooperation. Despite his reservations, he indicated that efforts to repeal the sports betting law lack sufficient political support in the legislature. 512. In summary, November 24 saw the Ohio government actively address pressing social welfare needs arising from federal uncertainties, invest in local criminal justice facilities, advance property tax legislation, promote public safety, and reflect critically on sports betting regulation. These actions involved agencies including the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, Ohio Department of Health, Ohio Department of Commerce, the Governor's Office, and legislative bodies, with Governor DeWine prominently engaged in both executive and policy roles. No specific enforcement actions or public events beyond noted announcements were reported for this date.